Hey everyone, it's Lindsay and I'm going to make an apple pie today. So recently we went apple picking and I got some yummy apples and I'm gonna try to make an apple pie with these apples. I found the recipe online by Chocolate Covered Katie and I'll put it in the description below. And let's get to it and make an apple pie. For this recipe, you'll need oat flour, and what I did was I took some Quaker old-fashioned oats and I blended it up in the blender to make some delicious oat flour. And you also need some maple syrup for this recipe. You'll also need some cinnamon and salt and some canola oil and sugar. And then of course, you will need some apples. Let's get started. So since I have a 9-inch pan, I'm going to double the recipe and I'm going to start with the crust and I'm going to add 2 cups and 2/3 cup oat flour. Next up is the sugar, 1/2 cup of sugar. And next up is the cinnamon and the salt. I have to show you guys these. Look how cute my tablespoons are. So cute, Mickey Mouse. 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. And I'm just gonna sprinkle some salt in. This is the salt. Next up, oil. 1/2 cup oil. And 2 tablespoons of water. 1, 2. That's the crust. You'll also need some parchment baking paper to line the springform with. And here's the dough, so I'm gonna put it in the pan. And here is my apple pie crust. Now I already preheated the oven to 350, so I'm going to put this in the center rack and cook it for 12 minutes. Now it's time to peel the apples and slice them. Let's get started. The apples are peeled, now let's cut them up. And here are my apples cut up. It's around 8 apples. Now I'm gonna add my apples to the bowl. Now I'm going to add my maple syrup to the apples. 1 cup oat flour, 1 cup rolled oats, 1 cup sugar, 1/2 cup of oil. Let's mix it up. And there is the crumble. So here's our crust. Let's add the apples to it. I'm just gonna spread them evenly through the pan. And last but not least, let's add the crumble to the top. And I'm just gonna spread it evenly across the pan. There it is. Now let's put it in the oven. It's going to take around an hour to bake at 350 degrees. I just removed the apple pie from the oven. I cooked it for 60 minutes and it looks really, really yummy. And now I have to let it sit for another 20 minutes and then I can take the spring form off and put it in the refrigerator. Looks good. And I just removed the spring form from the cake. You can see it's looking pretty good. There's that layer of apple, the crust at the bottom, and the crumble on top. And like I said before, this is from Chocolate Covered Katie. And I'll put the recipe in the description below. Well guys, that's it. I made the apple pie, and if you like this video, please be sure to subscribe. I'd love to have you here with us, and give it a thumbs up, and also comment below. Let me know your favorite fall recipe. And I hope you guys are all doing well, and I'll see you real soon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.